Hello traders, and welcome back to Trade Like Skills channel. In this video, I'm going to reveal how I made over 45,000 US dollars in a single day trading Forex. You will learn about the strategies I used, the mindset that kept me focused, and the key decisions that led to these incredible results. But before I go too far, guys, let me introduce to you my free Telegram channel. It's free of charge, and you can also join the winning teams and understand how trading is done, guys. So if you want to join this trading channel, you can check the link in the bio here, and you tap on this link. It will guide you to my Telegram channel, or you can also check the link in the description. I'll leave it there down below, and then you can join my free Telegram channel. And also, if you like my videos and they are working for you guys, just subscribe so that you can't miss more videos that are yet to come. And also, you can tap on the like button and also share to your friends who really need this information. Now, let's get back to what brought us today. Now, how was I able to make 45,000 in a day? The first thing, I told you that I'm going to show you the strategies that I used in order to take this trade and the reason as to why I took this trade. Now, the strategies, of course, I'm using my own strategy. It's a mixture of smart money concept and ICT, but I have one strategy that I use, that I created, that is working for me each and every day. And those who are in my VIP can follow, and they can see how I give my analysis before I give trades. Any mistake can happen in the markets, but you have to be only following your system or your strategy. This is going to help you so much. It's going to work for you so much. So now, the first thing that we have to look at is the direction of the market before we take a trade. Now, we are seeing that this market had created something like this, and the market was showing us that now I'm breaking to go to the higher zones, though this zone was resisting, so it pushed the market down. Now, the only thing that I want to show you is that you have to follow the journey of the market or the direction of the market. That's the first thing that you have to follow. Now, this is gold 15 minutes chart. So the trade I took, I'm going to show you each and every step that I took. Now, the first thing I saw was the direction of the market. The market was dropping, breaking, and creating BOSs, sweeping liquidity, of course. And then here, the market broke this last BOS and dropped. So what did I realize? The first thing that I have to realize, of course, I'll have to follow my direction and some other confirmations. The first thing I realized was that the market has left imbalance here. And this was a big and huge imbalance. So now here was the first trap. The first trap was this zone. This zone was the trap for more smart money concept traders who don't follow liquidity. Now, this was a good order block that was created after a BOS, and there was imbalance in the zone. So anyone could only could only wait for this order block in order to take a sell entry. But this order block was a trap. And I'm going to show you the reason as to why this order block was a trap. So, firstly, we are seeing that the market is breaking, going down. That's the first thing that we have to look at. And in the breaking, going down, of course, the market is hunting for liquidity. And when the market is hunting for liquidity, it's all about the market looking for momentum or for the move, because the market can't move without liquidity. That's the first thing. Now, where do we have areas of liquidity? Here there is an area of liquidity. Here there is an area of liquidity. So we are having sell side liquidity and buy side liquidity. The buy side liquidity is the liquidity above or in the buy zones that should be taken at any moment, at any time. The sell side liquidity is the liquidity below, or the liquidity on a downtrending market. the liquidity that should be also taken by the market moving to that zone and sweeping that liquidity and moving. So all these are zones that need to be looked at and need to be focused onto. Now, what do we need whenever we are taking our trades? The first thing that we have to look at, as I told you, is the direction of the market. We're having the direction of the market, market dropping, creating lower lows and breaking them, retesting and breaking the lower lows. I think you can see this market was in a pure downtrend, breaking and creating BOSs here, right? Now, we only take sell entries in a downtrending market. That's how it should be done. We only take sales in a downtrending market. Now, where do we take our sell entries? Of course, we have to wait for order blocks here or zones here and wait for confirmations. If you're not taking an aggressive entry and then you take your sell entry, then you target the lower low or the recent low or the recent sell side liquidity, like I've been saying. Now, we know that the market now is dropping from here up, sweeping all the internal liquidity, which is the buy side liquidity, and also looking and hunting for the sell side liquidity. So what happens now? If you can see this well, I had to look at this market and wait for this zone. Yes, I had to wait for this zone. What is the reason for myself waiting for this zone now? Because the zone was completely having each and everything that I needed. What did I need? Much. The first thing was the imbalance. The second thing was the direction. The third thing was area of liquidity. Right? So, no matter how we are having this order block and this imbalance, it doesn't give us any chance of taking a trade here. Why? Because here was a liquidity pool where liquidity was lying, where liquidity was sleeping. So guys, you have to join my classes. You have to join my classes and learn these things. They will be easy. This is the easiest strategy that I use each and every day. You see me making these bunches of money every day whenever I give signals. I only use easy concepts. Easy concept. I wait for my zones to be mitigated and then I take my entries. Whether it's an aggressive entry, because I'm sure of my entries of what I'm going to take. I also teach you how to break down the market to the lowest time frame so that you can confirm and take a confirmed entries. Now look at this. The market, let's play this out and we see what the market wanted now. Now we can see that also here the market was leaving more liquidity at this side, and also here was another inducement zone or a trap. Now this inducement zone was also having a BOS here, was also having imbalance here, liquidity inside and order block, but above it was liquidity, not swept yet. Now what do we look at? We don't take any of that sell, we only focus above. Now I think you see how the market had to move. It had to break this zone. You see this? What did the market do? Every time the market is moving, it's communicating to us. It's showing us what it wants us to see. Now, when the market was moving down, we knew that the market is creating BOSs. Now, when the market reached here and retested, came here and failed to break. This is not a break of structure. It's a sweep of liquidity. Then again, the market entered inside, failed also to break high. Though it swept liquidity, again came down, failed to break this low, and then also swept liquidity. So everything was here. It was only sweeping liquidity. There was no more dropping. No more dropping at this level. So anyone looking for any sell entries, of course, someone will lose money. Now, what are we looking at now? The market moves like this with full power. Now, someone is waiting here to take an entry. What do you think is going to happen to them? Either the market will give them a few pips and then the market goes in, takes their stop loss, and then drops. Do you see? That's how people lose money. Now, what if you wait for the market to take all the liquidity and then you take your entries? What if you wait for that? Now, some people, they don't want to learn. Whenever they come to my VIP, They just think that they're going to take trades just like that anyhow, and then they earn. You guys, you have to learn one thing. The one thing that you have to learn is that in trading, there is no shortcut. There is no shortcut at all. I'm telling you this as your friend. If you just want to take signals, I'm sure you are not going to make it in trading. The only thing you have to do is to learn and understand. Why? Because whenever you take signals, you may be attacked by emotions and then you lose. You may be attacked by not knowing proper position sizing and then you lose. And then at the end of it all, you say, this guy gives signals, but I'm losing. Why? Because maybe this and this. You know, people are having everything that they can talk about you, which is wrong. So guys, the only thing that you have to look at is these zones. You have to wait for your zone to be mitigated, and then you take your entry. You take your entry, guys. That's it. That's how things are done. Now let's see what the market does. The market moves and gives the other thing that I told you. Now the market is trying to show you that I'm trying to respect this zone, but I still want to go high. So let's see what the market does. I think you see what happened. Gave a few pips here, and then the market moved high. Now, where is the market now? The market is above the liquidity. The market is in the unmitigated zone, or the order block that was not mitigated. And now, at this zone is where I took my sell entry. So I'll take a short position here, then my few stop loss here, and then the way you can target, you only target the recent low. Only target the recent low unless you know what you're doing. Now, this recent low was having about 510 pips. Now look at this. The market is here at this zone. Now we are waiting for this market to come and then drop. Of course, the market has tapped into our zone now, and we know that this is our zone where we're taking our sell entry. So we're going to play this out and we see how the market dropped, and I'm sure I'm going to show you the results of this trade. It's the one that I took that made me 45k USDs. Then the market dropped. After this market dropping, tapped into the recent created order block. Why? This was a negotiable zone, or negotiable zone where the buyers and sellers negotiated. Why? Because they wanted to push, sellers wanted to push the market down, and then they failed to push the market down, and hence the buyers took the market high. So what are we going to see here? The market does this. Sweeps liquidity below this, tries to move high, fails, and now we start the journey. I think you can see now. Market is just retesting, coming. Of course, the market doesn't move in one direction. So the market has to do those things because it sweeps liquidity, taps in some order blocks, moves, and then that's how we look at the market now. So the market does that, and then market is dropping. Let's see. Then boom, all tip is hit, all take profits hit. Though for me, I had another zone that I was targeting for my closure or my take profit. So I sat and took this, and then I slept even. I slept, but I set my break evens, and then I slept. I woke up in the morning when all my take profits are hit. I had to enjoy. I had to get my money. So I think you can see now, this is how the market dropped. All TPs are hit, and then the market was dropping to my take profit. My last take profit was that side down, and then I took profit, then I rested, guys. But we were having another day because I had to give signals to my VIP, so I had to give more signals. So guys, that's how I took my trade, and I think you can see the screenshots there, and you see how we took that. I took that trade, and it made me that amount of money, guys. So you can also do these things, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like this video, guys, so that most of your friends and you also can get more videos that are coming in these coming days, because a lot of videos are coming, guys. Don't miss out, and beware of scammers, guys. Don't give your money to anyone to trade for you, and don't give your money to anyone that is going to make you profits or investments, guys. Never do that, guys. All right, ciao. Let's meet in another video, guys.